It was her sister's message that pulled me from sleep. Just 5 words. She's screaming. Please answer her. No explanation. No follow-up. Just that. I stared at the glowing screen in my palm as it dimmed again. Another notification popped up, but I didn't bother checking it. I could already imagine the shouting on the other end. Still, I didn't move. Didn't blink. Just lay there in the quiet, the same cold stillness I'd felt that morning. Christmas morning. I remembered the sound first. That brittle, fake laughter coming from the guest room upstairs. Then her voice, my wife's voice, cutting through the silence like a razor across my spine. He's such a loser. I faked every smile. Every single gift I gave him, I bought with his card. He's basically house-trained at this point. The laughter that followed was sharp and cruel, like shards of glass scraping metal. I didn't go upstairs. I didn't confront her. I didn't even flinch. I just stayed seated, staring at the tree, the blinking lights, the ornaments we pretended meant something, all the hollow symbols I'd clung to for years. And I waited. She eventually came down with her arms full of presents, her face lit up in a smile so perfect it felt rehearsed. Like a costume she wore for holidays and family dinners. She kissed my cheek, her voice sugar-sweet. Merry Christmas, baby. I smiled in return. She handed me a sweater, something I had unknowingly bought for myself. Saw it and thought of you, she said with a giggle. I chuckled, told her I loved it. Her sister stood quietly in the hallway, watching me with a smirk like I was a bug pinned under glass. I stayed in character, laughed when expected, poured wine, snapped pictures while they posed in front of the tree. All sparkle and smiles. But something inside me began to decay. It wasn't just the words that morning, it was the ease with which she said them. The effortless cruelty. The way she transformed joy into theater. She hadn't been living with me, she'd been acting, rehearsing, directing, and I'd been nothing more than a stage prop. That realization was the beginning. I started slow. I always do. Her phone was unlocked more often. Her laptop unattended. Carelessness always follows guilt. People who believe they won't be caught tend to act like nothing is happening. I synced her cloud to a private server. I read the texts she thought she'd erased. The ones she sent late at night to someone named Eli. Selfies snapped in hotel mirrors. Flirtation laced with contempt. She called me dull. Said she stayed for the stability. That I was convenient. She wrote that word twice. Convenient, not cherished. Not loved. Just useful. I documented everything. Time stamps. Locations. Receipts. Screenshots. Cloud backups. I printed each piece of evidence like it was a splinter I had to push deeper into my skin to stay awake. And what stung the most? How little effort it took to find the truth. Because she didn't fear me. She thought I was safe. Harmless. Predictable. She mistook my quiet for surrender. But quiet isn't always weakness. Sometimes it's patience. 2 weeks later, I gathered everything. One thick, nondescript envelope. I left it on the kitchen table while she showered. Made her coffee like I always did. Even kissed her shoulder as I walked out. By noon, the first call came in. Then another. And another. By the 5th ring, I knew she'd opened it. By the 7th, I knew the mask had cracked. I didn't answer. Instead, I sat in the park where we'd shared our first kiss and watched a woman push a stroller past the frozen fountain. She looked exhausted, but real. Present. My wife left 12 voicemails. The last one was quiet. Please, she whispered. Like that word could stitch everything back together. When I got home, she was sitting at the table, eyes red, envelope open. You invaded my privacy, she said. I looked her in the eyes. No. I saw the truth. No yelling, no blame, just silence. And then I gave her a second envelope. This one thinner. Legal size. Inside were bank records, notarized forms, signed transfers. She hadn't noticed I moved the money. Hadn't seen the property deeds change names. Didn't realize I'd rewritten my will. I want you to leave, I said. She blinked, stunned, then laughed. A short, hollow laugh. You're kicking me out? No, I replied. I'm setting you free. For the first time in our marriage, she had no line to recite, no excuse ready, only silence, frozen between panic and disbelief. 15 minutes after she walked out, her sister texted again. She's screaming. Please answer her. I flipped the phone face down, and I breathed. No fights, no shattered plates, no dramatic final scene, just the soft sound of a door closing. That was it. The house feels different now. Quieter, bigger, honest. I sleep without dreams, eat alone, drink my coffee without waiting for it to go cold. She didn't destroy me. She simply showed me who she was. And once I saw her for what she truly was, she ceased to exist. Final thought: dogs are loyal. I was never just a dog.